Hello, everyone. My name is Daniel Drew Robinson, and today I am interviewing the one and only Nolly Rich, also known as famously Nolly Rich or Nolly Rich. It's actually Nolly Rich, but he doesn't mind if you call him Nolly Rich. So Nolan, how you doing?
I'm doing swell.
Good. I'm glad to hear that, man. So I want to ask you first. What got you into producing music? Like, why did you want to, start doing that?
Well, first of all, props to the people that actually are producing it. I'm no producer. I don't know the first thing about it. I'm writing the lyrics and getting the general feel for the song, the direction of it, if anything like a director and writer. The people producing my music are a few very, very talented people that we went to school with, but they go by the name of Beanie and Chain, Cantrell, and Spade are the three that have been helping me actually get the technical aspect of it being made.
What about because I was gonna ask this later on, but I guess I'll ask now about Gray Skies and Cantrell. Like I've seen them on multiple of your songs. Like, who are these people, and like how did you go up to them to discuss this project and such?
Well, the entire project from start to finish was very much accidental. Every part of it, really. I've always wanted to be making music in some way or shape or form. As I'm sure you remember from like school, I was always saying I was going to make an album at some point, but I never knew exactly what that would be. But I've always loved music, always. And I went through this giant breakup, and a lot of awful stuff happened. It messed me up a whole lot, fucked me up bad, and I still feel the echoes of that pretty much every day. And during this breakup, within a week, I wrote every single song on the album. It just came to me like I'd say half the album I wrote in an afternoon. And I was just listening to beats from a dude that I found online, Gray Skies, instrumentals and stuff, and just writing to that. The first song I ever wrote was Better Today. And I just kept writing.
Yeah.
And eventually I went to the basketball park for no reason, and I saw my friend Devonte Cantrell. We talked a little bit. I knew he made music.
Oh, that's his last name.
Huh? Oh, no.
Oh.
That's just his like artist name.
Okay.
We talked. We hit it off. We talked about Jaden, and then just set up a time to record, and it went off from there.
Oh wow! I did not. Wow. You half the album in like an afternoon. That's you sometimes hear that, like the best songs ever written. Just recorded and we wrote down like 10 minutes, just wanting to make a song.
When you're in the flow, it just happens. It's like breathing.
So when did you so you uploaded you posted your first song, I believe is in like May or something. When or end of April actually. When did the breakup happen, and when did you like write these songs? Like, how advanced in that was that?
So the breakup happened in March, and I will go as far as to say as March is either the worst. March of 2022 was either the worst month of my entire life or the second. It was so jam packed full of the worst stuff I've experienced that it just sent me into a real shock. I was very non-functional, and I'm kind of into poetry. I like writing poetry, and it just kind of went to music. And I wrote it all in March, and I revised a few things here and there. Like I would rehearse it and keep going. Like, oh, something's not working here. Change a word or two. But it was almost a month, maybe a little bit more, of me just listening to the songs in my car and singing it before I was like, okay, I could actually I could make something out of this. And it was about a month, maybe more, until I recorded the first song, which was I Cannot See.
And that's one of your best songs, in my opinion.
A lot of people really like that one.
Oh my god,
I came a long way.
That is such a contrast. That kind of shocked me because that's such a contrast to how my March 2022 went. Because I was in Florida for 18 days, so that was one of the best months. That was one of the best months of my life, and literally, you couldn't have contacted me because I was literally 1,000 miles away.
Yeah, I was.
That sucks. That sucks to know that you were doing so bad. While I was having such a good time in Florida, but I did not expect it. I thought it was going to be earlier. So literally just in March,
Yeah.
less than 6 months later, here you are with the full album. So
yeah, everything kind of came together really quickly, and like the quality of which of it is I think really impressive. The only song that kind of came out a little bit rocky is Our Own Little Island, but that's weird because like the production on that was very good and it sounded perfectly fine, and then I guess something happened as soon as we were uploading it, like they threw on an effect or something, and the auto tune on that song went like crazy, and the vocals, at least in my opinion, are a bit janky, but the song, the lyric wise, everything's very nice.
Okay, so did you record some of these songs in the studio and some at your house? Like where were these songs recorded at?
We have like a traveling studio. I would say 80 to 90% of the album was recorded in this room. Just me standing up or sitting down with everything set up all around us. And then 2 songs one was recorded all the way in a different house, and the other one was recorded halfway in a different house.
Okay. I thought you went, because you mentioned like in an Instagram post or something that you had been to like a studio or whatever, but it was just, your room was the studio.
Yeah, it's like a portable studio. Sounds a lot cooler to say it that way. There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Mic, filters, laptops everywhere.
Because I told my dad, he's like, anyone can get into a studio these days, but.
Mm-hmm. Hey, don't hate on a man's come up, Daniel's dad.
He's going to be watching this, so, he's listening. So, let me see here. Because I do want to go through your songs and listen to them and then talk about them afterwards, but it's just like, should I like do a few songs and then another question? And I'm like, nah, I'm just going to have it.
Feel is the right way.
I don't know. So your first album. No. Before we get there. So why did you name yourself Nolly Rich? Obviously, it's a play on, just Nolan Rich, but
yeah.
What about Noly? Like, where did that come from?
Well, finding an artist name is really, really difficult to do for a lot of reasons. And I knew for a fact I didn't want to be like anything with little in front of it. And it's just me, so I didn't want like a cool big band name. And I've not had very many nicknames in my life, but my family, mainly my dad and a few others, have called me like Noly throughout my life.
Okay.
And having Rich at the end of your name just sounds badass. But I'm born with it, so I'm allowed to use it. Not like I'm flaunting money everywhere. I'm broke.
What I was thinking was that, in case you went, south financially, you could call yourself Little Rich, because you you don't have much money.
Poor.
Yeah, no, just always, this like, Little Rich, like I don't got much money, I'm a little rich, Nolly Rich for just, or you could call yourself like Big Rich, if you got, if you hit it big.
I would never. That actually might be kind of funny if I was like big rich and I was really fat. It might be kind of funny.
No, but seriously, everyone, listening to this and watching this is a disgrace. This is an injustice. Nolan only has 55 subscribers on his YouTube channel. That is nonsense. That is ridiculous. We gotta get him up to 100. Nolan told me that. He told me by sophomore year of high school that he'd have 100 subscribers on YouTube. Here we are over 5 years later.
In my defense, the Nolly Rich YouTube channel is less than a year old. Less than 6 months old, I believe.
That's true.
I think I'm doing pretty good.
I will say, though, I did hit 100 subs in 5 months, on my channel.
On you. But I'm not on that grind. I put stuff out when it's ready and waiting. I got some music videos in the works and stuff, so I got more stuff coming.
That is true. And we'll talk about that later, about your second album. But before that, let's talk about the first album, which is called Prenuptual Love. So prenuptial, I looked up the definition, and it has something to do with like premarital, like love or something like that, or...
Yeah, it's a prenuptial contract. It's essentially like an agreement 2 parties sign, before like a marriage takes place or before.
So I was gonna ask like how you came up with that, for the name of the first album.
So it's no secret the first album is definitely a breakup album, and I tried very hard for it to convey a story from start to end. Being there in love in your own little island, just you and that other person loving each other and caring about each other. And that song, if you listen closely enough, there's like little tiny specks of something might go wrong. Something's not right here. And then from there, it's just the snowball of the breakup, finding out other things until the very end where it's like acceptance in a way. Very resentful acceptance. But the whole thing is essentially like, if you're going to be in love, you almost need to like sign a contract beforehand just so you don't get messed up really bad, because it's hard to find something safe nowadays.
Yeah. How long has you been in a relationship with this girl?
Total, it was about 2 years.
Okay.
And there was a lot of
Yeah.
a lot of stuff that went down. And I will say, to her credit, I mean, obviously it has hit me pretty hard. I'm making another album about it. There's a lot of feelings still inside me. Some of the best moments of my entire life were with this woman, but also now some of the worst.
Yeah, I know you're not gonna, release.
Name drop.
Yeah, you're not gonna name her, because I put it in one of the questions. Who is this girl / people are you singing about in your songs? You're not gonna disclose that.
I can give a vague answer.
Okay.
One of the most lovely people I have ever met in my entire life.
Okay.
Really stand up.
Were you friends in high school or something?
Yeah. There's still a lot of love there, and that's going to be picked apart. I've been struggling with this for the past 6 months. It's a cancer on the inside of me.
And she's not gonna know about this album, is she?
I think she knows about the first album.
Oh, she does?
Yeah. And it's one of those weird things, because it's like it's about this person, and everyone can listen to it. Everyone can put themselves in that situation, and you can take whatever meaning you want from any song. But it's kind of like, I wonder what she's thinking about the album. She like it? Who knows?
Yeah. So for people listening, don't worry. We are almost, ready to talk about the actual songs and listen to them and such. But before that, also, yeah, that's right. Back to that. Did you accidentally spell Prenuptual wrong in your album? Because when I looked it up, it's spelled Prenuptial when you put it as Tual.
Let's just say I meant to do that.
You meant to misspell it?
Let's just say that, yeah.
What do you mean, let's just say that?
No, I definitely meant to. It's stylistic.
Nolan,
it's meant to convey my mental unease.
Nolan, you misspelled your first album. Just say it.
No, it's cool. It's meant to convey something.
You did it by accident. You didn't put on the auto filter or whatever.
If you want to say that, by all means.
I want to believe that you misspelled it by accident.
You're giving me the hard hitting questions.
No, you misspelled it.
Yeah, I did.
All right, so now, I'm going to pull up a third window, and I'm probably just going to keep it open, instead of just going back and forth. So I'm going to open up, share my screen on, wait, did I just, okay, no. Just share my screen.
Going front to back?
Spotify. What do you mean by that? Like,
top of the album to bottom?
Well, we're going to do one song, stop it, and talk about it,
Gotcha. Want me to, kind of like how the movies do it, where it's like, I talk about the song while it's playing?
I'm just wondering why nothing's popping up. It's just a black screen for you, right?
Yeah, try it again. Try to just do Spotify one.
Yeah. It was on it, though, but let me try again.
Sometimes it's weird.
Yeah. Because something came up. It was like, I don't know. Is it because I'm pulling it up on my second monitor? If so, that's ridiculous.
It probably is.
Let me go to options.
I could pull it up. Oh, that probably wouldn't be a good idea, though, because you need the audio quality.
Yeah. Are you going to have good audio quality? Or it doesn't really matter because, you know the song?
I mean,
hopefully the audio quality is good. Let me try one more time because I do not want it to just be a black screen. I mean, it's just showing that, though. Oh, screen 2. Okay. There we go. There we go. Now you can see it.
hopefully you'll be editing out all this dead air.
I don't know. I might not. I'm probably just gonna leave it in. You know me. Hold on. Actually, let me increase the frame rate because I can probably do that.
Hey, if you want me to go through.
All right. It don't matter. What are you doing?
Me cutting up the video, getting all that dead air out.
All right. So now, hold on. Let me know if you can hear this.
But you can't get to them, and you can't fucking...
Could you hear that?
No.
Okay. That's not good.
Screen too, and you're not just. Oh wait, hang on. Are you? Because that's Spotify in Google. Make sure you're just like sharing the screen of Google then.
Oh. Because I'm showing. Yeah. Okay. Stop streaming. Share my screen. Okay. Because okay, so when I do just the Google screen though, yeah.
As long as you can hear it, your boys can hear it. That's fine. I'll like play it in my own.
Actually, it don't matter if we can see a Spotify screen. It don't matter.
Hang on, let me just pull up my.
Are you pulling up something?
I'm pulling up my own music, and we just click play at the same time.
Oh no! Wait! I think I got it. Hold on. Let me know if you can hear this.
But you can't get to them, and you can't fucking... It's just nothing.
Could you hear that? Okay.
Yeah.
Also, okay. Now it's pulling up. I had to click on the screen for it to actually pull up. Like show up. Like it was a black screen until I clicked on like the window. Okay. All right. So let me. All right. So this is Noly's first song, Our Own Island. We're gonna listen to the song. This will be, for all the songs. There's 11 of them, 10 on this album, Prenuptual Love. Just gonna listen to the song, jam out to it. No one will get my reaction and such. You'll get, no one's reaction to his own music. Yeah. So let's just listen to Our Own Island.
But you
Let's
can't
jump
get to
into
'em,
it.
And you can't fucking... It's just nothing. It's like a mass shooter simulator. You can go around and massacre civilians that don't fight back, but call me crazy, but that's not very fun. I'm not trying to... Yeah. Because at least in the costume
This conversations.
in this, it's fucking...
I can't hear you well.
Oh my god.
No worries.
Oh.
Come and sit with me. It's a beautiful night with me. Stars as far as the eye can see. And girl, your secrets confide in me. You know you can tell me anything. Make my butterflies come and sing. Love, 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 love. Now we're just surfing on our own little island. Yeah, yeah. Girl, when I'm working my heart just starts crying. Yeah, yeah. When you look at me, my heart just starts dying. Yeah, yeah. Girl, when we're talking, it feels like I'm on a ride. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Nolan, this is it.
Yeah.
Life's been really crazy recently. Ups, downs, lefts, rights.
Preach it.
Feeling pretty bad. That's why I'm making all this shit. It helps a little bit. And thank y'all once again.
sky and the stars are shining bright. Both these young lovers wonder why. The stars above feel the chemistry tonight. The stars all above. Now we're just surfing on our own little island. Yeah, yeah. Girl, when I'm working my heart just starts crying. Yeah, yeah. When you look at me, my heart just starts dying. Yeah, yeah. Girl, when I'm with you, my life starts shining. Yeah, yeah.
There was song 1 off of the Nolly Rich debut album.
Yeah. Oh, it ain't over yet. You got 10 seconds of fading out. So, yeah, first question. Where did you learn to sing?
My car.
Oh, you just listening to songs on the radio?
I just love singing. As you know, I've always loved messing with my voice and doing weird stuff with it.
Yeah, usually like cartoon characters and Kermit the Frog, but not like, an angel.
I do feel like that stuff helped me out a lot, though. Like learning how to contort my voice all those years indirectly helped my singing quite a bit.
Can you do some, you know what, now that we mentioned it, can you do some voice impressions? Like Kermit the Frog?
Kermit the Frog here, yay!
Come on,
Get ready to listen to our songs.
Can you do some other ones? Just, you
On the spot. Hello, Daniel. My name is Bing Bong. What you talking about? I don't even know what this is. I'm Bill off of Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I've been slacking on the voices if I'm being real. Been focusing more on singing, dude.
Yep, I can tell. And, what was I going to say? So, I noticed, while you were doing your strange voices, that you've really grown out your hair. Why are you doing that?
For the longest time in my life, my mom wouldn't let me grow up my hair at all. And she always was saying, Nolan, your hair would look really stupid long. And I've always wanted long hair, so I'm finally having it. I might get it trimmed up to about half this length sometime here soon. But right now, I've kept it growing specifically for the album. I have a very, whatchamacallit. I've got a vision for how I should look for this album. A vision of how I should dress, how I should look, the whole thing. There's a method to it.
The long hair equals the depression or something? Not
necessarily. if we're looking into it, like, at the time I had my first, photo shoot, my hair was this long, and I have, it looks right, black and white, long hair, looking depressed as I am. But if we're going really deep into it, it's kind of like this is the same hair that I had while I was going through this very rough time. It's still sticking with me.
Okay, yeah. Also, my apologies if you can hear my cat Oni meowing at my door. That is really frustrating because I want to have a gaming channel and record here all the time.
I hear nothing but silence.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. Also, I named my cat Oni, and I told you this, Nolan, but, I named him after Oni Plays, yes. That's a good name for a cat, because most people aren't going to know the reference or anything,
Mm-hmm.
It's a good name. So yeah, that was Our Own Island. So I guess, so let's talk about this song specifically. I forgot we didn't mention that. Let's talk about writing this song, what this song specifically is about and what it means to you and, all that junk.
This song was, I believe, either the second or the third song that I wrote in that afternoon at work that I was at. I was writing all these down on
work?
receipt. Yeah. I would print out an entire receipt and then write with a little blue pen on the receipts all the way down, front and back, and fill it up with lyrics. And then rehearse it until I got it to sound good.
Where did you... yeah. I was gonna ask, where did you work? Where you working at?
I was
Or
working at a frozen yogurt place.
frozen yogurt in Miamisburg, you know? And now, Kettering. Frozen yogurt in Kettering. You know? Hold on a sec. My damn cat.
My damn cat.
God damn it, Oni.
I'm gonna take this cat outside and end him. God damn it.
He's trying to ruin the interview. Like, I gave him a beating.
Good.
I'm just-
I promote that. Nolly Rich supports it. What the song in particular means to me. Oh, if you're going to say something.
No, the frozen yogurt in Kettering, Ohio is now a famous, it's a famous spot in Nolly Rich history.
Yeah, if you go to Orange Leaf Kettering and you sit down in one of those plasticky chairs, I was probably writing a song right in there.
Oh my
Now you
gosh.
know.
Oh my gosh, I gotta go now.
Yeah, they got good yogurt. Shout out Orange Leaf.
So literally you're on the receipt. So while you were at the counter taking orders, you're like, hold on a second.
Yeah, it was
Okay,
the morning.
yeah.
There wasn't that many people coming in.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And I still have all the receipts on me in case I ever get famous. Maybe they can go for a pretty penny.
Do you have the receipts with you now?
Maybe. Yeah, here's a few of them. Here's a Nolly Rich song receipt, and this is one of the few songs on the album that got cut because they didn't have faith.
Oh, wait, show it again. Can I read it?
I mean, you're not gonna. Here we go. Here's the chorus side. If you can read any of that.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Maybe, baby, it was.
Maybe, baby, it was me and you. You're the only other one I ever. Wait, you're the only other person I ever knew. Come on, baby, it's just me and you.
Okay, Nolan, this is actually way more informative than I thought it would be. There's way more like actual good like background context to all of this stuff.
I still might release the few songs that I didn't release on this album that were made for this album. I might make a little EP called The Fine Print because it still kind of goes along with that, and it would be all the unreleased songs from this album.
Okay. Nolan, you're just flying out bangers left and right.
Yeah. I personally think that this might sound kind of weird. However, I think being underneath extreme emotional distress is extremely good for the creative outlet. It gives you a lot to pull from, a lot to use and put out there and make something good.
Okay. All right. We got a lot of songs to get through, so let's now listen to your second song, Restless Knights. All right. Here we go.
Second song in the storyline.
You can hear it?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Not gonna be much dancing this one. It's a sad song.
I gave him hearts.
Thank you.
As you listen to them, I'll add a heart.
Restless nights when I looked into your eyes, wrapped up in my arms, what a great surprise. Girl, you're so beautiful, welcome to my life. Welcome to my life. Talks about future, talks about adventure. Won't it be funny when we get dentures? I just love you here, get a dog, name him Spencer. Gonna start a family. like day and night. Love gone bad, sourpuss inside. Girl who I love turned dark fast, ruined my name, cheated full of shame. That's all you, what a damn game. Won't it be great, older than today? Tell all the stories that seem so far away. Have a kid or two that sees every name. We'll make a family, that's what we always say. Won't it be great, older than today? Tell all the stories that seem so far away. Have a kid or two that sees every name. We'll make a family, that's what we always said.
That song was a extremely rough one. That was either the second or the third song I wrote, and for the longest time, every time I tried to rehearse that song in my car or whatever, about halfway through I would start crying, and couldn't hold back the emotion. Luckily, I'm a little bit mic shy, so I didn't start crying in the studio, but I hope some of that emotion still fell through. And I feel like it kind of did, because this is one of the more well-received songs on the album.
Okay. Yeah, my apologies. I was just fixing my lights or trying to fix it. You know, it's just too bright on me. I need to put papers over these little lights I got, you know, so it's, you
No
know.
worries.
You know. So did you record these songs with that mic right there that you have? Or
No, I did not. Something vaguely similar. I mean, it looks kind of, sort of, almost like this, but no. It was
do you
an
know?
actual
So
X-
do you know what type of mic you're recording with now, and then what mic you're recording with on your songs? Like, do you know what
So,
the brand
This
was?
mic's like a Rode. The other mic, I'm not sure exactly. I know it's like you have to have like an actual mic input, and it gets plugged into an interface and stuff like that. It's a high class mic.
Was it like a blue interface? You know, like the box thing, or?
Yeah, it's like an audio interface, and you plug that through there.
Because I was just wondering, like, how much, you know, because they sound good. So it's just like, I was wondering, do you know, like, what the cost of the microphone was?
I
Or
think that might cost about $700. Maybe.
not including the input stuff, or?
Yeah, no. The input's another, like, I just got an audio interface for my personal setup here, and that costed about $250.
Okay. So it was like $1,000 for, like.
Yeah, easily. The entire studio setup's probably a good couple thousand.
It takes bank to make bank, you know?
Yeah, I mean, thank God I met the people that I did, because they've got good equipment. They're chill. I know them. We're friends. And if I tried to record this album with anyone else, I would be charged like exorbitantly. But because we're all friends, and like there's a good collective of people all working together right now, trying to put Dayton on the map musically, and we're all helping each other out with whatever we can. And like making this album alone cost me a little over $1,000, I think, to make, because buying all the instrumentals and shit.
You bought instrumentals?
Yeah.
Where at?
Off of that dude Gray Skies. There was one
okay.
instrumental that I didn't buy that comes on the absolute last song on the album. I made one of my friends make that.
Okay.
You might know him. You remember Hunter? He had glasses.
Hunter Wright?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm really good with last names. He had glasses. Really cool guy. Goes by the name of Sneak Goblin.
Yeah, I know him. Yeah. He had this He had this weird views on aliens, I believe. You know?
Yeah.
Yes. I hope he's doing well.
He is. He's doing.
I hate that we're just like kind of reminiscing over times when we were happier. Also, for people wondering, looking at my background stuff, everything, it's kind of mirrored. My webcam is mirrored, but it don't matter.
Have any questions about this song, or how it came to be, or where this is at on the storyline of the album?
I didn't even know that was a question to ask, but yeah. Talk about it. What do you mean?
Like where this comes on the storyline?
Yeah, I didn't even know. Like, I didn't even think of it that way. Like, yeah, so I guess what is the storyline and where does this fall into it? You know,
the storyline as a whole, as I vaguely went through earlier, is you have the first song is probably the only song of the album that is before horror strikes and tragedy. There's little Easter eggs and little words that allude to something bad going to happen, but everything as a whole is still okay. This song is, on the surface level, it's still relationships going good. Everything's nice. Still talking about how, we want a family. Life down the line is going to be so much better. Want to be great, older than today. Tell our stories that seem so far away. It's talking about how great things will be in the years to come. We're going to be happy. We're never going to get hurt. And at the end of the song is kind of the big reveal of like, this is me talking about it as it was. That's where the last verse comes in. That's what we always said. Tragedy has already struck, and this is the aftermath. And then the next few songs go into that of the more like dark side of a real legitimate heartbreak, like wishing it didn't happen, blaming yourself, blaming everyone else, pushing people away, going to the darkest depths of your mind. I feel like the topic of suicide is sometimes literally pointed to, or other times only metaphorically, but just the utter confusion and reeling of the aftermath is pretty much the rest of the album. And it just comes to other, like, acceptance, hating yourself, hating others, going back to denying it. And the whole album kind of just goes like that up until the last real song, which is coming to the terms of, I still love you, but I know it's not good, it's not healthy.
Okay. Oh, so tragedy is coming up, folks. Get prepared.
Yeah,
get prepared. I don't know if it's. This next song, I haven't analyzed every song that you've done. I've just listened to them all a few times. And listened to the lyrics. And
the next song, it definitely sounds upbeat. A lot.
Yeah, that's the thing. This is like my first or second favorite song on your album. So I'm going to be like, this jam into this one. Let me give it a heart. And add it to my liked songs. Yep. And let's listen to I Cannot See. And this is a legit banger, Nolan. Oh my gosh.
Thank you much.
I cannot see. No, I cannot see. I cannot see. I cannot see. Come on, sing it, Nolan, sing it. I cannot speak. Yeah, he sounds great.
No, I cannot speak.
Oh yeah.
And I try all the time. And I try all the time.
You're a bit behind. It's good.
All you gotta do is roll with it. All you gotta do is roll with it. All you gotta do is roll with it, yeah. Babe, you were mine. Babe, you were mine. Babe, you were mine. Babe,
Now that song sounds very happy. The lyrics are not.
So can I make a guess? Is this like is this like your like the stages of emotion or stages of grief?
In this song or the whole album?
No, like I guess with this song, like is this like like it's happened, like has the breakup happened, but you're not accepting it, so you're still like you're not like taking it in fully, or
this is the breakup has happened and yeah, it hasn't really fully hit, but this is like
okay,
it kind of like literally, I cannot see, I cannot sleep, I cannot speak. Like it's every single song on here has actual things that I went through in some small little snippets of stories that were in the relationship period that I'm going through, like having bad nightmares, couldn't mind who cares, teeth are falling out, and I met with a blank stare. That goes back to like just before the breakup happened. I was like sitting down with her, like saying I had this fucking awful nightmare. My teeth were fucking falling out of my head. I'm feeling kind of bad right now, and I was just kind of met with just a okay, and I was like, and just it's very much pleading. Like I got the drive to fix our shit. All you got to do is roll with it. Like, I want to fix us. I want to work on our stuff. We've been together for a while.
You still have hope in this song.
I've got hope.
That's probably why it sounds upbeat. Would you say? Okay.
It is begging and pleading. Please, let's work this out. You're with another guy right now, and that lyric also gets dipped into a lot more on the album because the whole breakup has to do with a snake in the grass, a real piece of shit. Fuck that guy. You know who you are. Eat shit. Die. Fucking hate that. I don't hate anybody except for him.
What happened?
One of the best friends I had in my life, a man that I truly considered a brother.
Was it been someone I knew?
Possibly.
Ooh.
Let's just say a foreign exchange student. Yeah.
You cannot tell. You can tell. Can you tell me after the interview?
Yeah, I can tell you after.
Okay.
Nothing, because the more I learned about the whole situation, the more awful it was. I confided in him about all types of stuff, and he used it all against me. Wow. I mean, I've got so much hate in me that I'm now making on a second album off this whole thing. But yeah, this song still has hope. It's also diving into like, getting hopeless, but there's still a shimmer.
Okay. Let me so here's my questions. I guess you get a sneak peek as my questions for Nolan. Actually, no, I don't want you to see it, Nolan. And
also, that song was one of the last ones that I wrote.
I was like, wait, I don't want Nolan to see it because there's some funny ones in there or whatever. I just want to put in a reminder, tell me who this, Biatch is, who he is. Biatch is.
I can confidently say he's the only human alive I hate. I dislike plenty of people. I hate only one.
Yikes. That is crazy. What was I going to say? It's good.
Ooh, we're about to do the
Better Today?
Album. Yeah.
Oh, what'd you say?
Better Today is the first song I wrote.
Oh, okay. And I was just going to say, like, did I have a question? No. Nah, I don't know. Whatever. Maybe I'll think of it while we're listening to the next song. So let's give this a like. And let's listen to Better Today.
I said, hey, how's it been? I hope you love the place you're in. If you don't, that sucks. But me too, pretty much. I can't get you off my mind. It sounds
The man, the myth, the legend.
Oh, I tried. This time I cannot hide. I messed up. Yes, I did. Time to live with the stupid shit I did. It feels like I can't go on. How about you? It feels great. My voice, do you hate? This is shit for both our mental state. I just need. I'm selfish. Could believe I feel great. I feel bad. Must have got it from my dad. Must have got it from my dad. Yeah. Please don't let go. I love you so. Don't run away. I'll be better today. Just one more dance, just one more chance that I can love you this way. Please just let go. Please run away. I'll be worse today. I just want you to stay. I just need some fun. I just need a gun. Just one click, then I'm away.
There was originally supposed to be a gunshot at the end,
Oh.
but we decided to leave it out to make it more hopeful.
Okay, that's good. That's good to know. Because I heard that, because I don't know if I just overheard that before or probably just forgot. I don't know. I was like, wait, what? At the end there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, an echoing gunshot to me shooting myself in the head.
Yeah, let's stay hopeful. We got more albums on the way, hopefully.
Yeah. No, suicide is a topic that I will definitely be delving into on future albums.
Hopefully not the one I'm on.
all happy albums eventually, probably.
Because I gotta be in one of your albums at some point.
You can at least be on a single or something.
Maybe in the one where, the one right before you talk about killing yourself.
Yeah, no, I have happy songs on the way, for sure.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I want to sing at one of them so bad.
Good, do it
I want to take over your career.
by all means.
Wow, you're just bending over backwards to me,
Mm-hmm.
You're just, yep, accepting whatever's coming.
Any questions about this delightful song?
There were a lot of lyrics, and I missed half the song because I was fixing my lights. I'm just kidding. I didn't miss it. Yeah, I need to get paper for my lights because I'm like I'm this bright, this white all over my face, this, too much brightness. Yeah. So where does this fall on the storyline? I guess with the 4 songs we listened to so far, is there any stuff we're missing in between the songs, or
there's definitely some stuff happening in between the songs. However, I will say that after the first song and the second song, the middle of the album, you can easily say it's a creative way of doing it, just because of when you're going through heartbreak or anything emotionally stressful. The whole timeline can seem kind of jumbled. Days can feel like months. Months can feel like hours. The timeline itself is jumbled. But this particular song is after the breakup has happened, and it's very much written as a letter. It's like, hey, how have you been? Hope your life's great. If it sucks, me too. And it immediately, halfway through the letter, goes straight to pleading again. Please don't let go. Don't run away. I'll be better today. Just one more dance. Give me just one more chance. And it also goes into I say I'm sorry, because even though I fully believe that the relationship is still salvageable, we can work through it. I very much recognize I wasn't the best partner. I did some bad stuff. I didn't cheat or anything, but I was During the end, I was withdrawn because I was going through my own shit. That's bad, but it's just, it goes through a lot. Taking responsibility, still wanting to work things through. There's still hope, but it's almost like a pitiful song, really. It's me vulnerable. Just please, one more chance. I'll be better today.
Okay. Let me ask you this. I don't want to forget. Do you think it's a good thing that the breakup happened because of what's at least from so far of what's come after it, or
because of music?
I don't know. Like at the time, it was it was awful and terrible, and there was regret, and it sucked. But do you feel like it was a positive thing, or are you not there yet?
It depends on the day. I feel like, because ever since the breakup happened, I would say the only days I've been happy, the only days I felt like joy, are when I'm making music or recording or doing something for music. Everything in between, like my day to day, is very, very sad. Very, like, some days it's hard to get out of bed. Like I open my eyes and it's like, shit, I gotta get up. I have to live. And I've done other things to help get me out of that groove. Like I started boxing recently, and that's helped a little bit. But I mean, I definitely do think music has the potential to take me somewhere, which I feel like everyone who does music says that. But I've been making music for less than 6 months, and I've gotten more success than some people do in their entire career. So I'm definitely hopeful. But I would say that's the best thing to come out of it. Like, I would be lying to everyone if I said I didn't still have very strong feelings for this girl. However, as we're going to go into later on the album, like, I'm well aware that me having these feelings is unhealthy, and it probably wouldn't be the smartest idea for me to get back together with her. But love is a very irrational thing, as I'm sure you know. There's no rhyme or reason to it. It's just kind of the heart wants what the heart wants.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? I had something in mind while you were talking. Oh yeah. Is today one of those happy days?
Yeah, I'm happy to be doing this. I'm talking about music. Music makes me happy.
Oh yeah. I'm glad this ain't one of your depression days because of me. I'm just kidding. Nah.
Oh no. Like if I am not around like good friends or doing music, I'm pretty much feeling like shit.
Now. And you mentioned something of the success you've had so far. Like, where do you see like in what ways do you see yourself or do you see this album so far as a success? Like, what success has come from it so far?
I see this album as a huge success. I've talked to some of my personal favorite bands. Like there's this band called Kiltro. They get like hundreds of thousands of monthly listeners, and they make really cool music. I love it. I love their music. And I talked to them on Instagram, and they're open to collaborating in the future when they're done making their new album. I don't know if anything will actually come of that or not, but I've talked to other people like Jet Neptune, who's a part of the Sam Hyde crew, if you know who he is.
I've heard of it, yeah.
I almost got to perform in LA. I got to the top 10.
Almost?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? What's LA like this?
Like Los Angeles. I almost got to perform in a giant show in Los Angeles.
How?
But it was like a competition. I got put in. I got to the top 10. But I'm performing in Cincinnati on Friday.
What? What? What are you talking about?
I'm performing at a concert on Friday.
Oh my god! I want to go.
You can go. You can come.
Oh my gosh! Are you kidding me?
The whole concert's from 8 to like midnight, but I'm going to be performing at 10:30.
How long?
About 30 minutes.
Oh my gosh! Go see Nolan in Cincinnati. Nolly Rich on Friday, August the 26th.
August 26th.
Is that gonna be the first time you performed?
First live performance? Could be the last. Who knows? But I'm gonna come out fully dressed up. I'm gonna have my outfit on, and I'm gonna have makeup on. It'll be crazy.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna try to rip the fucking roof off.
No. I thought I want get me on stage. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna.
You can get up and dance.
Oh my! How many people are gonna be at this place?
Don't know. Could be hundreds. Could be tens. Don't know.
Tens, just dozens of people.
Yeah, dozens. Could be hundreds. Could be way too many people and could get shut down by the cops. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh my gosh. What time are we gonna get there?
I'm probably gonna get there like 10, maybe 9.
Okay.
I kind of want to see some of my friends perform there.
Yeah, like what? Okay, we gotta pause on listening to the albums now because this is just I'm coming, and Amanda's coming too. We're gonna drive there.
Thank God, yeah.
I'm coming. Oh my gosh. So, where's this at? You know,
It's gonna be in Cincinnati.
Where venue or?
It's gonna be. They're trying to make this new like underground music club, and we're gonna be the opening act for the whole thing.
You are?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not like us, the whole venue. We're gonna be the first dudes performing there to like open up this new.
Oh, because you said they opened at 8. Like, what's going on before for 2.5 hours?
Other people performing.
Oh, you're not gonna be the.
I am the second biggest act there. They're like.
So it's
like everyone's very talented. I'm not saying they're not. However, they're saving me for just before the main performance because they think that I'm going to be bringing a lot of people in.
Wow, this is like a very like. This is like, so it's very like it's not like an established sort of
It's not established yet, but they're trying to get it established. We're the ones breaking the ground.
So what's the point, or I mean like so people even like you're the second biggest Zach and you have a couple how many views you got on Spotify or listens, It says you get like 400 a month. Like so you're not, I'm probably the biggest Zach there. I can make my own music and just,
However, something you have to keep in mind: the highest monthly listeners I've ever had was like 580, I think. But Spotify does that's how many individual people are listening to your stuff. That has nothing to do with the listen count. Could be getting thousands of listens a month.
Oh, that's interesting. I did not know that. So how did you find out about it, and who's running this? Do you know these people?
Yeah. Spade, Logan.
Oh, people you're friends with are running this venue.
Yeah. People who are trying to put Ohio on the map musically.
Okay. Well, we got the Paul brothers.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
They make music, but yeah.
I mean, they did, but I don't know.
It'll be a lot of fun. I think a lot of people are going to show up.
Well, you got me and Amanda, even if it's just us two,
I think it's going to be kind of a madhouse. I personally think.
I mean, I don't know what I was thinking. Now my heart is racing. That's changed my schedule. I don't know. I know I'm doing Friday night. Oh my gosh. Now it's not gonna be hard to focus because I just got that breaking news. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I definitely gotta get this up real soon so people know in advance.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I'm traveling to Cincinnati just to see you.
Yeah.
It better be good. You better not fucking trip or something.
Roof off.
You better not trip.
No. I probably will do some crazy shit.
Don't trip and fall off the stage and
I almost hope I do because that's whenever
no.
I have a vision of how I want to perform as a artist. I want to be insane.
You're gonna be too nervous. You got this. I think you should just focus on your music. For the first few shows at least.
People up. I have reverse stage fright. I want to be doing flips. I want to be getting into it. I want to be dripping. I want to be drenched in sweat when I'm done.
Oh my gosh! You know what songs you're doing?
Vaguely.
Okay.
Definitely going to be doing I Cannot See. Definitely going to be doing Souls Too Far Gone. I might be doing some slower songs like Better Today.
Love for a Ghost is one of my favorites.
Really?
Yeah.
Might have to do that. Probably going to do Deep End.
All right. Anyways, as I mentally process this news, and that's that's the only concert you know of coming up?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I ain't going to be coming out every Saturday or every Friday or whatever.
Yeah, no, that's the only concert scheduled right now.
All right.
I want to do more in the future.
All right, on repeat. So this is a banger. All right. So,
really, you like this one?
Yeah.
This is a very decisive song. You either love it or you hate it.
Who's told you they hated it?
A few people have said they don't like it, like they just think something's missing. And I kind of agree with them. I think something in this song is missing, but I don't know what.
Let me listen to it. Maybe we'll figure out what it is.
I've been thinking about this for a long time.
All right, on repeat. Let's go.
Wake up, brush my teeth, go to work, go to sleep. Everything is on repeat, depression I cannot sleep. Everything in my day, just a TV on replay. Everything that I say, have a thought, then I pray. Please God, I don't wanna fight. Just be happy and live life. But everything I see is what I don't wanna be. Could you please help me? 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 Would you please help me?
So far, I don't hear anything missing, in my opinion.
I can't take much more. I can't take much more. I can't take much more. Seeing me, but I don't see myself. Break the glass, blue case about head. Cut myself, I'm going to hell. Blood dripping, dripping on my tail. Try to scream, but can't make a sound. Look for help, but nobody's around. Somebody, please look around. Somebody, please hear my sound. I can't take much more. I can't take much more. I can't take much more. Wake up, brush my teeth, go to work, go to sleep. Everything is on repeat. Blood dripping, dripping on myself. Break the glass, who cares about hell? Bleeding out, don't ask for help. My medication over on the shelf. Everything in my day, just a TV on replay.
It is just almost the perfect song. I mean, everyone like it. It's my most viewed song, most listened to song right now.
How many views does it got?
Over 1,000 on.
Oh, that's right. Huh? Must be. I'm surprised there's like mixed reactions to it. Like people are putting it on repeat. They're putting it on repeat and listening to it over and over. Oh my gosh!
Liking it.
What do you think's missing from it?
It just needed probably another like couple hours in the oven. I think it's very hard to put your finger on like this is what it needs.
I feel like there's more missing in the second half, in my opinion. I don't know. I don't know if that's where people say
I
something.
definitely think it'd probably be better live.
We'll find out Friday. Oh my gosh, that is. I'm actually getting like nervous because I I don't want things to get crazy. I don't want there to be like a mob and.
There is.
No.
I personally really enjoy it whenever everyone has mixed opinions on my music, because every person I've talked to has a different favorite song off the album. Every single song, someone has said that's their favorite. And that tells me that every song I've made is good. It just comes down to musical taste.
That's right. You're a legend. You make bangers.
Go into where this comes at in on the
yeah. This is the album is chronological.
For as best as I can, it is trying to tell a story.
Okay, so where's this fall in that story?
This is after breakup happened and after all the awful stuff started happening in my life. So this is like it feels like everything is on repeat. I wake up, I go to sleep, I go to work. Everything is just so routine, and it is killing me. And while this is happening, I have like my grandpa dying. I have breakup happening. I'm broke. Friends are leaving me. All this awful shit's going on. And it feels like I can't take much more. I didn't actually like slit my wrists and break mirrors and overdose on antidepressants, but all that is, I did other crazy shit equivalent to that. Those lyrics in particular are just there because it sounds nice and it comes off good, but I did other very self-destructive, very irrational things similar to that.
Like what?
Like one day I just got so mad at everything that I just like beat the hell out of the roof of my car, and like there's still dents in it, and I spit on my windshield, and I didn't clean it up. I left it there as a reminder of how low I was, and I told myself that I would clean it off whenever I'm better. It's clean now. I don't think I'm truly better, but I was better enough, and I was just staying up every night, all night, like watching the sun come up, picking up certain vices, all types of stuff.
Do you go on walks?
Sometimes.
Because that helps me. What I do every Sunday morning during sunrise, because that's the only day I don't work. You know, like I'm going to be working in 3 hours. I start at 3 a.m. at FedEx. Every Sunday morning, I start walking at about 6, while the sun's about to start rising, And especially because I just moved here a few months ago, there's more places to explore, and such. Let's just move on to the next song, Soul's Too Far Gone. This is all crazy. All right, Soul's Too Far Gone.
Too Far Gone.
Yeah.
This is an interesting part in the storyline.
It sounds very upbeat, and like this, it feels like this is the one where you switched, or is that
A little bit. This is. I probably have something wrong with me, but this is. It kind of goes into like being manic almost. I want to say.
Yeah. Okay.
Like it's this in the actual chronological storyline of my life. This song would take place in that weird time period where we were broken up. However, it alludes to it in the song of like, I'm back at your door again, and like, touch me when I'm over, hate me when I'm gone. Like, we were broken up, but we were still like hanging out a decent amount. And then like, it was still like we were dating pretty much. I would still go over, we would still do things. And it would get intimate, and it seemed like she was wanting to try again. And she was giving me mixed signals and awful stuff, and like I can't make up my mind even writing this song like what to do. She's giving me signals of like wanting to come back, but also go away. She's inviting me over. I don't want to go through any of this pain again, but here I am back at your door again, type stuff. I hate that I love you, and you're doing this to me.
In real time, from the breakup to like, I don't know, I guess this point, or the album, like what was like, how like in a matter of like days, weeks, months, like how like long did these emotions, like how long did it take for you to go through these different phases of emotions in real time?
In real time,
I guess because
I would say like, so I wrote a decent amount of the album in the first week, and then a few weeks passed. I wrote a few more songs, and Soul's Too Far Gone and I Cannot See were both written the same night, I think. And that was probably 2, 3, at the most 4 weeks after the initial breakup. So I say this whole thing took about a month, storyline wise.
Do you remember? Yeah.
We're going through.
Do you remember the day you broke up? March what?
It was nearing the end of March.
Okay.
It was the beginning.
So wait, so you broke up at the end of March, but was it getting bad before then, earlier in the month?
There's about a month before that I was being withdrawn and like, having typical like getting into a relationship struggles, doubting myself, going through my own shit, not happy where I was in life, and just kind of misplacing certain emotions. But it was she was becoming more distant, and I thought it was because of me, and it was, but it was also because of that sneaky, conniving son of a bitch that was going behind the scenes and talking to my girl and telling her sweet nothings in her ear. But I also had to do it.
You're gonna have like a boxing match with him?
If he wants to box, anytime, anywhere.
At the concert this Friday.
At the concert, let me curb stomp you, please.
Oh no!
I want to see your teeth on the curb shattered. I hate this man.
I'm nervous to come. I am.
Yeah, no, he wouldn't. He would not dare. I'm 6'5". He wouldn't. I was fully prepared to marry this woman, and it was taken from me.
Yikes!
Mad with love.
When I first was listening to these songs, and it was just like, less than 2 weeks ago, I thought these songs were about that girl that you found out was cheating on you or whatever, or like had like, it was like while we were on the Discord call, you found out something that was, you remember that?
Oh, this was a why. That was okay.
Yeah, it was a couple of years ago.
Same girl, different situation. And it wasn't a cheating thing. That was after we broke up, and she was just being petty, or like, I don't even know what.
Oh, it's the same girl. You got back with her? Oh my gosh. This is like, Oh my gosh, that is crazy. I was like there with you for like a pivotal moment or something.
Yeah, that hit me pretty hard, but that was, I mean, after we broken up. It's still bad, but I mean.
So when was the first time you got together, and then you broke up, and you don't remember the month or anything?
It was after July.
2020.
After July of 2020 is when we broke up.
You don't remember how long you've been together before that time?
We were pretty much together since Corona started, and up until a little past July, and then we got back together in December.
Because I remember, I don't remember like the context of like when we had that Discord call. Me and you. I think it's because we did like an interview, which I think it's still up, where we like reacted to like bus crashes and crap, and your audio wasn't good in there, but I think it's still up on my channel. Maybe not. I don't know. There is so much information. Sensory overload. This is too much. It's just
the main thing to take from this. Every single lyric, every single thing that I post on Instagram, and like little story I post, I try to convey a story and try to connect everything in some vague way or another.
Okay.
The way I dress on my day-to-day basis, unless if I'm at work or something, I'm still trying to fit the character I'm making for myself.
What do you think that character is?
Right now, it is the very much black and white emo, if you will.
I can tell.
Downtrodden. Like right now, like this. I mean, I'm wearing like still black and white, but this shirt's a little more colorful than I would usually wear.
I can tell because 80% of the time you're talking, I can't see your eyes. It's just like the nose and the mouth and the hair.
Yeah, it's mainly because I'm wearing a hat and like I have to look like this to look at the camera all the time. Hi. Hang on, I can.
So your next song, TYFTP. What is that?
Song.
What does that stand for?
Thank you for the pain.
Oh. So now it sounds like, because I asked this earlier, if if you thought the breakup was a negative thing or a positive thing,
This song is this is a resentful song. This is a song trying to convince myself that like I don't have those feelings. I'm over it. I'm good. Thank you for that. Okay. This is me trying to run away from it's all in the lyrics. Like I'm trying to run away from shit that I can't.
Okay. I guess we don't have to listen to the whole album first, to get the answers to these questions I have. But what's your favorite song on the album?
That's a hard question. They're all my kids. I love them all for different reasons.
Which one do you think is most perfect or the best? I don't know.
That's a fucking tough one too. I like Feeling Red just because of how different it is and how out of my comfort zone it made me feel. I like TYFTP because of the second chorus, the vocal work that I did. I think it sounds bad fucking ass. Those are probably my two favorites at this current point in time, but I love them all.
You don't have a least favorite? Or...
Least favorite is probably Our Own Little Island for the sole reason that it was better until we uploaded it and something weird happened. The song as like, if that song was fully firing, I love that song. I think that song's kick ass lyrically. You haven't
tried to do it again, try and process it.
I might re-upload it or something. But I mean, I feel like my least favorite song is probably What Y'all Expected for obvious reasons. That's
what do you mean? Song. That's the best song. That is the best song on your album. What are you talking about?
That's the one song that doesn't follow the storyline. That's just me making fun of everyone who expected me to make some bullshit.
What do you mean? It's all bullshit until that song. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you're right. That's the best song on the album. What am I saying?
You gotta do that one live. What y'all expected? You're doing an actual you're singing freaking I Cannot See or just a banger song. You trip and I don't know. All right, T White FTP. Thank you for the pain. Let's give it a listen.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, my cat's meowing again. Forget it.
Hear it. Play it.
I know I can fall in love with you, but I can't get on over you. How did I fall into the blue? Can't escape the feelings they just prove. Down bad, I lost myself in you. Now I can't medicate this wound. Drugs, pain, booze, what else can I lose? Gun, mouth, it's the easy one to choose. But right now it's one step at a time. Try to run, but I'm not faster than my mind. Gotta sober up, cause soon I'm gonna shine. Thank you for the pain, it's my ticket out the grind. How can I get this cheater off my mind? How dare you say it's me all the time? Had a new chance, but again it's all the same. Now my head's fucked up, leading to my grave. How can I get this cheater off my mind? How dare you say it's me all the time? Had a new chance, but again it's all the same. Now my head's fucked up, leading to my grave. Stress out, I push people away, man. Now I start to feel insane. Need help, but there's punishment today. Can't run now, trapped just like a slave. So alone, but I'm the one to blame. World's fucked, so what's the point in staying? Try to live, swirling down the drain. Last hope, now on my way to fame. But right now it's one step at a time. Try to run, but I'm not faster than my mind. Gotta sober up, cause soon I'm gonna shine. Thank you for the pain, it's my ticket out the grind. How can I get this cheater off my mind? How dare you say it's me all the time? Had a new chance, but again it's all the same. Now my head's fucked up, leading to my grave. How can I get this cheater off my mind? How dare you say it's me all the time? Had a new chance, but again it's all the same. Now my head's fucked up, leading to my grave. Not a great first love, then it went bad. Me and you were the only ones we had. I do love you, will never be the same. Still remember the dark to this very day.
Man, I forgot about the second part of that song. This was
Talks hard.
oh my gosh. So where does that fall in the timeline after Soul's Too Far Gone?
I mean, obviously, this is one that's pretty later on in the timeline. This is past, like, pleading. I mean, no, this is still kind of like, why would you do this to me kind of thing. Like, it's getting to the point of acceptance, getting to, like, okay,
Yeah.
all that's awful. I can't get you off of my mind. I'm trying very hard to move on. I'm doing other things. I'm seeing other people. I'm following other romantic interests. I'm trying very hard to run from this. Why can't I get you off my mind? She cheated on me. She fucked me over. She's in the wrong. I still can't do it. However, thank you for the pain. The stuff that I'm creating now has the potential to give me a ticket out of the grind, to make my music potentially lead me to better places that I couldn't have gotten otherwise.
What do you see actually, let me not ask that right now. I'll get to it later. I just remembered something from Our Own Island. There was like this monologue you had at the beginning about like a shooting or something.
That was a completely unscripted thing. Just kind of sounded cool. That was me talking about the new Lego Star Wars game.
Oh my gosh.
However,
I thought when I first heard it, you were talking about the shooting in Uvalde.
no.
Wait, am I missing something? Because then I just remember, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, this is before that. You wrote this before that. Let me listen to that part again.
But you can't get to them, and you can't fuck. It's just nothing. It's like a mass shooter simulator. You can go around and massacre civilians that don't fight back, but call me crazy, but that's not very fun.
I thought you were talking, I mean, because, I don't know. That's just what I was thinking. Because you mentioned mass... What?
It's about the new Lego Star Wars game.
Yeah, I watched Oni Plays, play that. And speaking of Oni Plays, I have a cat named Oni, which I think I mentioned early in this interview.
You did.
He wants to come in, I think. So the light in the mood, let's bring him in and let's give a bit of a breather here. Let me get my cat Oni.
We do got to speed this up a tiny little bit because I got to get to sleep in a bit.
Yeah. Anyways, here's my cat. Just for the sake of this interview. You already saw him, Nolan, but here he is again.
Cat break! Cat break! Everyone, cat break! That's
Look at
for,
him.
the people at home, they know it's the cat break time.
That's right. Yeah. All right.
Make that cat dance. Make that cat dance.
Yeah, let's make him dance. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. All right. Yeah, let's fly through these songs. Yeah. So we got a few more, and then I got a couple questions after that, and I think we'll be good. Feeling Red. You said this one was one of your favorites, so I'm excited.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I love Feeling Red. Sounds very different.
What's this song about? Where's it found the storyline?
On the storyline now, I was kind of wrong. I said the last one was full of resent. It kind of sort of is, but this is very much the resent song. This is me.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
this is a very fuck you song. This is the one least about love. This is about trying to prove to myself that I'm over it and that, like, fuck that bitch, fuck all that shit. However, it also does kind of delve into some self doubts I have, like all eyes on me. Like that line's in direct reference to the little bit of success I found with my first couple of singles, feeling like, shit, people are liking what I'm putting out. Everybody's eyes are on me right now. I better not fuck up. And this song is heavily about, although it might not seem like, a little bit of backstory. First person to hear this, it is very much about like, you're hiding it so sneakily, you can't get enough of me. It's in reference to the girl, currently still to this day, she doesn't follow me on Instagram. I'm not sure how much you know about Instagram, but if you're following somebody, the little stories pop up in the top of your bar.
Yeah.
If you're not following someone, in order to look at a story, you have to go in manually into the search bar, type in their name, click on their profile, and then click on the story. That's a lot of steps. Every time I post a story, she's there and sees it. She's stalking me very sneakily, and it feels kind of good.
To this day?
Yeah. So, if you're watching this, hop in the DMs.
I have nothing to do with this, with all this shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just a bystander.
Yeah. This has to do with me, like, shedding fake people, all the friends that left me for bullshit reasons, and just getting a little bit of success, and feeling red is obviously in reference to me being mad at the whole situation.
Okay. The next song, Love for a Ghost, either my favorite or my second favorite. I don't know if it's, between this and I Cannot See. I don't know which one's better. I don't know. No, what am I saying? It's what y'all expected. That's the best one. All right.
Yeah.
Anyways, and that's after this one, which is Love for a Ghost. Wait, hold on. Before, real quick, on Feeling Red, why do you think that song sounds different? Like, what do you think was happening through the creative process of that song?
Through the entire album, I was making a conscious effort to try to make every song sound different from the last, sonically and like with genre. And since this is my first album and I was mic shy for most of it, I very much felt like I wasn't showing all that I could do vocally. So I wanted a song that could kind of show people that I'm not a one-trick pony. So yeah, that's why I have all the really high-pitched stuff going on, all the long-held notes, and like almost riding a wave through it until you reach those like kind of rappy parts.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Love for a Ghost.
All the hell and all the pain, I still can't forget the look in your eyes. It was never a surprise how I felt in your arms. Oh, it felt divine. I wish I could forget all the words I meant, but every day I just sit and reminisce. Delicate was the relationship. Guess I'll never know. Said 3 words every day. Now I'm lost and afraid. Why'd we have to end this way?
I'm gonna be asking about this.
Yes, before
by a good friend of mine, Cody Clark. So this was not a grace, guys. He made this just for me. And he'll be making another instrumental, or at least contributing to it for the next album.
Yeah, I think your vocals are, sound the best in that song.
Thank you. It means a lot.
You're welcome.
That song was meant to be the most stripped down vocal effect, and it was meant to be intimate. And surprisingly, whenever I heard that song fully finished in the car, it's meant to be a very emotional, very like intimate song, but it brought some tears to my eyes, which I wasn't expecting.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. I'm like, it'd be if you did this, if you performed this in Cincinnati, I'd be like, this would be a sour song to sort of end on, or just kind of like, lower the mood, or I don't know. I doubt there'd be like a crazy mob going on during this song. This would be like after the fight, like ambulance is taking a couple people away. Everyone pull out your phones out with the flashlight. No way. Yeah. As they're taking people away in the ambulances. I don't know. Good night. I'm kind of at a loss for words because it's too depressing. So let's stop being depressed.
I can take it away from here. So this song is obviously made to be a closer. This is me coming to terms with everything and realizing that I still have these feelings. They suck, but I'm gonna have to deal with it. I still love this person immensely, and I recognize that it's bad. I shouldn't. And there's a direct reference to "I Hate That I Love You" with "Souls Too Far Gone" that's meant to be a callback. But it's meant to be very put your heart on the table type song.
Okay.
Oh, this was also the last song I wrote for the album, the final song I wrote.
When did you write it? Do you remember?
A couple of weeks ago.
You wrote that a couple... Wait, when did you release the song?
I released the album.
Wasn't it like August 5th or something?
So it was 2 weeks ago. I probably wrote the song 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
It was a completely different song. There was a completely different song written on this instrumental, and I went back, rewrote the whole thing.
Oh, wow.
It was meant to be a much more happy song.
So before that, how much time had it been since you had written the song previously? Like, so "Love for a Ghost," that was the most recent song that you've written as of this point?
Written and released.
Because a lot of these songs were written, in like April or something.
Yeah, or like March.
Yeah. So how many songs have you written? Like, because it's definitely slowed down, unless you've been unless you've been writing on other stuff. But
yeah, how many songs have I written or written and released?
I guess.
Because I have a whole nother album ready to go.
Is it like okay? So it's written. Have you recorded anything for your next album yet?
I gotta wait at least 2 weeks to get a few paychecks underneath my belt, and then I can get back to work.
Okay. You're gonna get paid? Are you gonna get paid for performing in Cincinnati?
Probably not, but I might.
I'll pay you.
Thank you.
I'll throw some change on stage, while you're performing, you pick up the pennies and quarters.
That'd be great. I'll have a ball with that.
All right. What y'all expected? Why did you... Hold on. Actually, let's just listen to it. What y'all expected?
This is take one, and the only take of what y'all expected. Yeah. Oh, the beat goes crazy. Yeah. I'm out here rapping. They call me singing. They call me Aladdin. Here I am, in a jar. Make a wish and it goes very far. I can't wait. Here I am singing about me. Oh, my feelings. This is it. 1, 2, and... Yeah, and I can't, and I won't, and I run, and you fart, but I didn't. I just knew that it's art, because I knew I'd be getting it. This is so great, oh my god! And that's it.
So, who did the instrumentals on that song?
Hunter, aka Sneak Goblin.
Of course he did. I was gonna be like, so Nolan, is this the only song where you worked on the instrumentals?
No, but there are a few that I'm working on currently.
So did you create any of the instrumentals for any of these songs, or no?
No, I did some creative direction stuff, like effects to be done with them, effects to be on my voice, but I had no hand in any of these instrumentals. However, I have been working on a few.
So why add this to this song? Why did you want,
This song was planned almost from the very beginning, almost the conception of the album. This was one of the earliest ideas I had. This whole thing was planned from the get-go. Because I knew for a fact that, like, I'm Nolly Rich. That name carries a certain connotation. People typically think I'm like a funny guy. So I knew no one would expect me to not only come out with something that was good, but something that was serious. So, and also I was very aware that people have a lot of doubts. So that song is a direct fuck you to everyone that thought that I didn't have it in me.
I knew it. So you have one more song. It's not on the album, and I actually want to ask that. Why is Deep End? Actually, let's listen to it, and then I'm gonna ask. We'll get to it. All right. So yeah, that is that's the end of Prenuptual Love. That's Noly's first album. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as we did. If you didn't, you're probably not here. You're probably long gone. Just not here anymore. Watching, listening.
I'm sure they are.
I'm sure everyone is. Everyone that clicked start, everyone that clicked the link to this video, they're still here. Yeah, everyone.
For sure.
All right, Deep End. Let's give this a listen.
This instrumental was made by Spade, also known as Logan, who's going to be performing at the
Okay. Sarah Spade.
Now I'm off the deep end, only got 3 friends, baby girl that depends. I'm the wolf in the sheepskin, in the bed with pure sin. Wasn't shit a while back, now they say that I'm him. I'm up with the rebrand, sinking into that quicksand. Sinking into that quicksand. Anything you ever wanted to, is there anything you ever wanted to? Is there anything you ever wanted to? Back up on the horse, no such thing as nice discourse. Why you blaming me? That choice was yours. Feel it in my core, this shit keeps open doors. The singing shit is mine, not yours. Keeping the smiles no longer a chore. Nothing's the same as it was before. Cast my line out, no lore. Even after all this shit, my soul's still pure.
That's a lot of people's favorite song.
Huh. Interesting. Sounds like there's a lot more, I guess, rap, in it. I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's a rap song.
Yeah. I didn't know. Well, I mean, I knew, it's just that I just didn't want to be wrong.
Different from your average rap song.
Yeah. I guess that's why have been dealt there.
I meant it to be.
Yeah. So why is this not on the album?
You could very easily make an argument for why it should be on the album. It still kind of deals with the same topic matter, but like the singing shit is mine, not yours. That's in direct reference to
The
how
album.
I was a singer. My ex is a musician. She
Oh.
sings.
Oh.
That's me throwing shade.
Is she gonna make an album about you?
Sure. I hope so. But
then I interview her.
yeah, this song's just a lot more vindictive, I guess, and I feel like it doesn't fit the album or my feelings really. Like this song is good. It has heartfelt stuff. It doesn't fit with the storyline really. And it's more about like, believing in yourself and doing things that you want to do.
Okay.
Anything you ever want to do, just go out and do it.
You think you'll put this on the second album?
No, definitely no. Everything on the second album is going to be new.
So it's just going to remain as a single?
It might, because I want to make a rap album. It might be thrown in on that.
Okay. So now I want to ask you about the album covers. So what is going on here? In the cover for Prenuptual Love.
Okay, now if we're looking at this from an artistic standpoint, you could say that the background image it can be a lot of things. First of all, the picture of me in the background with the crown on, that is from a much
this right here.
Oh no, all the way up for the album cover.
Oh, where? Oh, that's the crown?
Yeah, the crown is on my head. That's me. That is from that's from like a year ago. That's from a much happier time in my life, where the crown could very easily symbolize me being on the top of the world, king of my own kingdom. And the white surrounding it, kind of like, you can see that as like a void. And there's even an outline of a tree in there, so you could say that's like an ethereal forest, if you will. And all those mixed matches can be seen as like the crazy flip-flopping of my emotions and my mindset. And the picture directly in the middle is who I am today, a shell of my former self, all colors sucked out, and feeling horrible, alone in a tiny little box, alone.
Oh, I'm just now seeing the crown. So here it is. Right here. I think everyone can see my mouse, right? As I, oh dear.
No, not anymore.
I'm trying to click on it on OBS, but I mean, you can see the mouse, right? As I'm wait, no. You're looking at the screen. No, but on my OBS, I think you all can see the mouse. But yeah, I just now noticed the crown on your hair in the background. I'm like, what is,
Yeah. However, like all that stuff is just how you could see it. You can see it anyway. But the actual that background image was, I don't even know how it was made. It just appeared in my camera roll one day. I think a bunch of photos glitched and molded together.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. So what is that? The tree included in that picture?
Yeah.
What the?
That image is made by complete.
That is strange. That is so strange. And is the picture of you in the middle, like, what is that, like CCTV?
The picture of me in the middle, yeah. Taking that picture was a pain in the ass. I set up my camera on like a shitty little like stapler and pointed my camera towards the orange leaf camera footage, and I made it black and white.
What's that? Is that like the security camera footage of like the place you work at?
Yeah. That security camera footage of me standing in the back, leaning up against the wall.
I'd like to see sometime the original photo for the album, like that's in the background of that picture.
I have it somewhere.
Okay. And then, so the album cover or just a single cover for On Repeat, like, why is it that?
You could, okay, so artistically speaking, it's like a black and white devil, because black and white's it's a running theme. You could see those things at the bottom kind of be flames, and that's like, On Repeat is a very dark song. You could see it as like the devil kind of taking grip on me and making me go down these dark paths and feel awful and being like in flames. But how it was actually taken is I was driving through some town and I saw that on the back of a barn, and I took that with like 100 times zoom.
Really?
Yeah.
That is strange. Like just in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I think they're like county mascots, like the Blue Devils or something.
It got the strangest album covers. That is so weird. And then there's Deep End here. Like, what's that photo for?
That was off of a photo shoot that I did, and it was doctored up by a photographer friend of mine. And I mean, it's that just because it's like, kind of overgrown. There's some trees in there. Directly behind me is a river, so that's pretty deep. And I'm on a little raft and just floating off it, so that's kind of the deep end. I'm alone.
Okay. So that this photo was taken for the album, or for the song?
Yeah, for the album, but I used it for Deep End.
Okay.
I had a little photo shoot.
And then there's one more, two more. Soul's Too Far Gone. You can barely see it, but there's Nolan just peeking through here.
Yeah.
What? Why? What's going on there?
This was off the photo shoot for the album as well, and it's just kind of, artistically, you could easily say a lot of stuff because like I'm so small. That's how I felt at the time. I'm in the very background. You can hardly even see me, and behind me is just a black void. The only thing being really lit up is sidewalk and a few bars, like I'm taking a back seat in my own life type thing. But I just thought the photo would look cool in the photo shoot.
Okay. And then there's one last one. I cannot see. There's like a picture of you and
yeah, infamous photo.
I know. Like, what's going on here? Like, there's something strange on the TV. You're wearing this like knight's armor.
Yeah, that's just a really cool picture I love. I was up in Michigan meeting a friend online, and he gave me a whole set of armor, and that was badass. We sword fought.
Okay. So that's Nolan's Nolly Rich's first album, as well as a Deep End single, as well as the album covers. Real quick, I do got a couple more questions to get through real quick. I'd like to pull them up on YouTube so that we can see the it better. The album covers better, just for everyone to see. If you're still at 55 subscribers, that is a disgrace. All right, let's see. All right, there we go. Go live. All right, so just clicking on it. Here's the album cover for I Cannot See. Just so everyone gets a better view of it. There we go. I don't know. You can see it, Nolan?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're looking at the camera. You can see your eyes. Why was that on TV? Was that just randomly at the time?
Absolute no clue, but I'm glad it's on the TV.
And your shoes are out of place with the outfit. Mm-hmm. Is that like a oven mitt, like sort of thing you put? What are you wearing around your waist?
That's a Gambleson. It goes underneath armor.
Okay.
And I'm really glad my eyes came out glowing because I wanted that to be a recurring theme for this album. I wanted my eyes to have that weird glow effect.
Oh, okay. And then we can see it here in Soul's Too Far Gone. Your eyes are glowing.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
I want me to look almost non-human.
Yeah, and there's like weird things in the background. Is these like the buildings you said were in the background, or?
No. There's like a weird light.
Oh.
What's really in the background is the Mimesburg River.
Oh, okay. And then here's Deep End. Your eyes aren't really glowing in this one, but...
Yeah. At least in the black and white version. I think in the normal version they kind of are. That one didn't come through really.
Yeah, now we can easily see the raft, better here. Okay. And then there's a couple more here. We got the devil. We got this random... What were you thinking when you saw that? Like,
that looks really cool.
Like, were you working on making album covers, when you saw that? Or was this randomly on your phone and then you used it later on?
I mean, I took that photo and used it very, within a couple days of each other. Just lined up perfectly.
Okay. And then there's this the album cover for,
Yeah,
this is the album cover. Wow. So that's two photos mixed together?
Maybe more.
You got the hair and the crown. It's like the forest picture. You just took a picture of the forest or something?
Yeah.
That's weird. And
I
then,
have no idea where the
because
light
I've seen this before on my camera a couple times, or on my own old phone, I don't know, where I've seen like the lines on the bottom half of the screen, where it's like, what happened there? But nothing you could like make out.
Yeah, I love the way it came out. I love the album cover.
That is amazing. Yeah, that's definitely your favorite out of all the covers we've seen.
Mm-hmm. There's just so much going on, and you can, if you're looking at it from an artistic standpoint, there's a lot you could pull from it.
Okay. And so let me see here. Okay. Now that we've talked about all this, it's just like, why would I ask that question? You know, like one of the questions is why release an album and not singles? It's like, okay, obviously there's a story to be told. You want them all to be connected, people to listen to them together and such. Okay. It looks like I've already gone through some of these songs. Oh yeah, what do your friends and family think of your music? Or I guess your grandma as well, because she lives with you, unless she doesn't know. Like,
everyone that I have shown my music likes it a lot. I really don't want my family to listen to it at all. But my grandma likes my music, at least says she does. But like at the same time, I really don't want her or like anyone in my family to listen to it. And she has her own opinions and like,
yeah,
it's not made for them. The music really is made for me. It's definitely a form of therapy, making the music, singing it, and just having people like it is such a blessing. Really, everyone has said like, hey Nolan, if you keep at this, you might actually be able to make something. It's extremely humbling, and like I'm very grateful.
Okay. And now we've talked about basically everything about your first album and all the songs you've released, and and everything about that. You announced on Instagram about something about your second album, which is titled First Bullet, Then Decay. Why is that the name of the album, and why is that the name of the album, and what's it going to be about, and is there any like sort of timeline for, or just any idea on when this is going to be released?
Yes to all that. So the reason it's called First Bullet Then Decay is this is going to be almost a sequel to the first album. It might just be a flat out sequel, but if at the very least it's going to be a spiritual successor. Same topic matter, different time, and I'm really wanting to focus on storytelling more, keeping a concurrent sound more, and just working very hard on making this album more polished and following a more coherent story, and like digging really, really deep into myself and really fucking splitting myself open and showing people the emotions that I have, how I'm dealing with them, and all the awful things that come with love and all the wonderful things that come with it. And it's called First Bullet Then Decay because essentially the first bullet is, in this case, my first love, and it can be seen as shooting me, and then if you're dead, eventually you're going to decay, and that's in direct reference to the title track is going to be First Bullet, last song is Then Decay.
Ah, you are a genius, Nolan. You're a genius. You're a musical genius.
I'm humbled.
So you don't know when this is going to be out? You don't think it?
I did put a rough date on it.
What was that?
By December.
Oh, you think it'll be out by the end of the year?
Easily. It's probably going to be done in like 2 months, maybe 3.
Ooh.
But, I mean,
you're not
definitely by December.
You're not slow like a lot of musicians. You're not doing one album every 2 years or something or whatever.
A lot of musicians can they can afford to do that. I'm just now on the scene. I need to hit the anvil while it's hot, and the more practice I get, the better. The way I see it is I'm sure there's some reason to why musicians wait as long as they do usually. Like there's some big musicians that come out with like 3 albums in a year and they're all good, like Brockhampton. But I'm of the mindset right now as if I believe it is good and it is ready, push it out. And I think I've got 10 songs written right now for the next album that I'm going to be using. I might write more in the future, but right now, as it stands, it's going to be a 10-song album. It could be 11, 12, 15 maybe, if I just keep writing and see it to be fit.
And is there a story to be told, like, that's chronological, like the first album was?
Yeah. This story is like, there's going to be almost like conversational interludes in either the beginning of some songs or the end of other songs, like just like the music will go and then it'll kind of cut out and have like a monologue almost.
Okay.
Telling a story, kind of like if you were, if a friend was like talking to you about something, or if you're like talking to a therapist, and it'll be telling a much sadder story, and it's definitely gonna be more emotional. But there are gonna be a few little.
Does this song or does this album? Does this follow the first album? Like everything that's being talked about, sung about in this album, this is all after the events of the first album?
It's after, it's during, it's before. It bounced all over the place, but it is all still very relevant. I'm going over different stuff.
Okay.
Like there's one song called Years Ago that is like, it takes place, as it says, years ago, and it's saying like getting into the relationship again, how I did it, how much passion was there, what was like what we were doing at the time, how much effort was being put into something that we had no faith in. And I can give you the juicy little scoop here. I can give you the names of each song.
Ooh, yes. You have you not released this at all to anyone?
No.
Oh, listen up, everyone. He's releasing the songs, the names of the songs on his second album. Oh, this is
so the first song, First Bullet, and this is in no because some of these songs, I forget the exact order, but it'll be pretty easy.
okay.
Different Every Day, Puzzle Period, Don't Look Into It, Years Ago, I Know These Walls, Rookie Lovers, This Dude Good, Emotional Acid, and Then Decay.
Is there gonna be a bonus song on this album like there was the first?
No, this is gonna be a serious music front to back.
Okay.
There might be more songs in the future, but that's all I have right now.
What do you think your third album will be about? Will it be, do you think it'll be past all this? Or are you unsure?
I think that there's potential for me releasing like like making this a trilogy. Hang on. Focus on me, camera. But this could be a trilogy or could just be a duology. However, there is another album in the works that is going to be a rap album, or at least I hope. However, that being said, on this next serious, like sad breakup album, there will be a few songs that heavily, either completely encompass rap or heavily implement rap into the song making process.
Okay. Try putting your hand close to the camera and having it focus on that, and I'll take it away. Great. What happened?
It's just so quirky.
Oh, there we go. That looks good.
Yeah, it won't now. Hey, it did.
Oh, that's fine. We see more of you're a bit lower now, looking a bit shorter. That's fine. Oh gosh. So what is the end goal for your whole music career? Like, where do you see yourself in 5-10 years? Who knows? Like,
if I keep at it, I 100% believe in myself being able to become successful. I think my talent is the fact that I can do more than just music. Like, I make music, but I also love making the stories along with it, telling a story, having a whole, like, almost character for each album. Like the rap album, I have a whole other aesthetic ready for it. It involves this guy right here, like masks, balaclavas. The album's gonna be called Face Out. Maybe that's the working title right now.
oh, okay.
One rap song I made called Face Out, and that song's gonna go unbelievably hard. And that whole rap scene will have me wearing masks of some sort.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because there's gonna be music videos for your second album.
Yeah, but even like
Or-
live, I performed the rap album live wearing masks and shit.
Oh, you haven't, or you have, or
I will.
okay, yeah, that's right. What am I saying? So you've written songs for the third album.
Yeah. It might turn into just like a rap EP, which is, if you don't know the difference, it's like an album has a minimum of 5 songs. So an EP is like anything below that. So like 4 songs, maybe 5.
I think that's all the questions I have. I believe. Trying to think. I don't think there's anything else to mention. Other than that. Oh, one last question. Can we play Roblox sometime?
Sure.
All right. We're gonna be playing some Roblox soon. I've been playing that Vietnam game that we used to play. I don't know. I didn't even realize what the goal was until I was just playing it recently. I'm like, oh, it's the first to kill 100. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice that. But yeah, now that I knew that, it's like way more fun. But anyways, that's talk for after the interview. Yeah, we're about done here. Pretty much. I will link Nolan's YouTube, his Instagram, his Spotify in the description. Do you have any other places where you release your music, or just?
I released on Spotify, Amazon, Apple, pretty much anywhere. And here soon, I'm going to make a SoundCloud because I probably should.
Okay, and I was going to mention it earlier, but then I got this completely blindsided by the the groundbreaking news of your concert on Friday. I was going to mention that, my first album, my first concert I was ever going to be going to, on September 9th, I'm going to go see Ninja Six Party on September 9th in Columbus.
Nice.
You've heard, I'm assuming you've heard of them?
Yeah, they were my favorite band for a small time.
What happened?
I grew more musically weathered, I guess you could say.
I get depressed or just more serious. I don't know.
I'd listen to everything.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, but now that's going to be my second concert I'm ever going to, because Friday I'm going to go see Nolly Rich. Come
on out.
Go see Nolly Rich.
Come on out.
Don't make it look at your fingers look like a gun there, like, come or yeah, hopefully nothing bad happens there.
No promises.
Oh gosh, I'm nervous.
Hope the cops shoot me.
No, you got more songs to release, more albums,
Yeah, that'll make me legendary. They'll be like, dude, he only got one album out, but let me tell you something, he did some stuff. It'll be great. This will be my only interview too. I'll be a legend.
Oh gosh. Anyways, everyone, I hope you all enjoyed this interview. We've been going on for like over 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours, 14 minutes, something like that. Woo! I thought it'd take like an hour and a half. It took longer, but you know what? We got through a ton of information. Don't leave the call, Nolan, because we got to talk about who that biatch is.
Yeah. Last thing, for the people who really care about my music, I will be making my own instrumentals, own guitar, own bass, own drums, all that, here soon.
In the second album? All right.
Not second album, but down the line. I would love to make my own everything, top down. I would love to do that.
But yeah, what do you edit your songs on?
FL Studio.
And only that? Okay. Thank you, Nolan. Thank you, Nolly Rich. Nolan Ryan Rich, whatever you want to be called, for doing this interview with me. Thank you all so much for watching. I don't have an outro planned out, so Noly, take it away.
Everyone subscribe to both of us. Thanks for coming by.
Yes, please.
Bye-bye.
Please, bye. And get Nolan to 100 subs, please.
Do 100, please. I'm desperate. Bye.